2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable. This has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And it's a completely new group for USA. So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Thomas, and it's Sohan in at the 4 slot. The pass to Kispert. Now Johnson. And he converts the layup. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Here's Sohan. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
Team World needs to get off a shot. Team World with another miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out left to the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violations.
USA ball.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for USA. 4-point game. You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand.
Free throw no good for Johnson.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
5 on the clock. Dives to the hoop. And it's Mathurin missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Smith dishes to Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And it's an 8-point USA lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Thomas passes to Watford. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's USA now. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Poked away. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Paolo Banchero getting it done for USA. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. changing it up here.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
So Team World's 5 right now. They've got Josh Giddey, and it's Thomas in at the 3 slot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for USA.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. He's much better off making him go to the line.
And so he makes both from the line. USA leading by 5. USA moving the ball around. Pass to Kispert. And here's Ivy. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, a bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
Team World trails by 5. And taken away by Johnson. And now USA on the break. Johnson's got the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
For USA, they put up good numbers in the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Navi gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Pass to Mathurin. The shot will not fall. Johnson with some nice D.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Giddey with the bounce pass.
2 minutes.
Outside Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right wing. Here's Mathurin. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Johnson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Mathurin. Now Giddey. He's got 11. The pass to Thomas. Here's Mathurin. Drops in the tray. Mathurin's got 7 points for the quarter.
And we've seen Mathurin become a volume three-point shooter, which is understandable given these results. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Thomas's shot is off. USA leading by 10. On the wing, Johnson. 12 points for him. count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Giddey. Over Ivy. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Giddey's got 13 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And it's USA with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for go.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA.
Substitution.
Completely new group for USA.
On the court.
They've got Smith. Johnson is out there with Ivy. Then there's Kispert. Now here's Johnson. Şengün covering. It's tipped. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball.
USA ball.
And Team World making a change here. .135 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And with the internet and social media, players Clark has so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media. Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Johnson right side. He kicks it to Ivy. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Kispert wide open. He fires. Another 3 for USA.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Thomas against Johnson. They need this. And that one's good. Fontecchio.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
The USA calls time here. They lead by 26. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paolo Banchero.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
So USA wins it.
They can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future great